serve the Carolinas and Florida, so we're very familiar with hurricanes and hurricane season. In fact, last year, our customers were impacted by Hurricane Florence and Hurricane Michael. What I would tell you is that we're very focused on making sure that we have the investments in our delivery system, our grid, our systems, our processes to make sure we can restore power as quickly as possible and meet the needs of our customers. So it is top of mind for us, and as we enter hurricane season again here in 2019, it'll be all hands on deck at Duke Energy to meet the needs of our customers.
And I know you guys have been reducing coal, and you've been moving more to renewables, particularly solar. There was a deal in Colorado. I believe there's a recent deal in Tennessee as well. You've been aggressively pursuing that angle, which is good from the climate perspective, but how does it impact the reliability of power production? I mean, an enemy to solar is rain and wind. An enemy to wind is non-wind, things that are happening in climate. How can we guarantee production and utility scale availability with such crazy weather?
You know, Brian, I would say to you that our job is not just to produce power with a certain resource, but rather to find that balance between environmental stewardship, reliability, and affordability. And that's been our assignment for decades, and is particularly our assignment today as we go through this period of transformation. We have states where we include solar energy, we have wind resources, we have nuclear, we have hydro, and balancing, customer generation with rooftop solar, energy efficiency, and we do all of that with a very keen eye toward reliability. And the important thing there is to ensure that we keep investing in the infrastructure that makes reliability possible. So that's the delivery system that we all count on for 100% reliability every day. And so at Duke and throughout the industry, we're really focused on making sure that we are investing in that infrastructure to continue to meet the needs of transformation and meet the needs of a changing climate.
You're building out pipelines. They're in the review process right now. Lynn, are you confident those pipelines will be approved?
We're committed to Atlantic Coast Pipeline. Brian, as you know, building infrastructure is a challenging assignment for anyone. We are in the courts at this point and are working in a clear-eyed way to resolve those uncertainties. But I think it's important to recognize that this infrastructure, Atlantic Coast Pipeline in particular, is extraordinarily important for our customers in eastern North Carolina, not only our gas customers, but those that count on us for electricity as well. So we're moving forward and committed to a successful completion of that project.
There are a lot of demands on the grid, Lynn, these days with so many people plugging in virtually everything, including their cars now. And I'm wondering how you see demand growing in the next, say, 10 years as there is increased adoption for EVs, electric vehicles.
I think electrification represents not only a great opportunity for our industry to continue to serve customers, but it makes an incredible impact in the environment. If we look at carbon emissions, the transportation industry actually produces more carbon than the electric industry today. And I believe that electric vehicles represent an opportunity for us to continue to make progress. So we are investing in infrastructure around our areas that we serve to provide a baseline of foundational charging stations so that our customers, as they begin to adopt, they can have the confidence that the infrastructure is there. We're also working with cities, we're working with school bus companies, with metro transportation, all those who are really looking at this great new technology to provide electric vehicles for their consumers, and we'd love to be a part of that.
You know, Lynn, you're also on the board of Boeing, and I've got to ask you about the 737 MAX. I know you may not touch it, but we're going to ask regardless. What is the timetable of the MAX return to skies? Do you think it could be sooner than people expect?
You know, Brian, the first thing I would say is the focus at Boeing is to get this right, to own this issue, and to really meet the needs of our customers. You know, I have such an incredible amount of empathy and sympathy for the families that have been impacted by these accidents. And the legacy of safety at Boeing has been a long-standing legacy, and the ownership right now is on getting it right and moving forward. It's subject to a great deal of regulatory oversight, and Boeing is committed to making sure that we continue to underpin trust and confidence and rebuild trust and confidence that has been impacted by these events.